What's going on, y'all? VNNCZ3 here, and I'm so glad you stopped by. Ooh, that's right. Only you to spend some of your quality time to come hang out with, well, I guess just myself today, right? I'm not streaming right now. Guys, look, a lot of you guys are asking about streaming. Look, next week, Monday, they will resume on twitch.tv/VNNCZ3. I promise y'all, they will resume. I have so much stuff to do. But anyways, let's get into this video, guys. We're gonna be talking about this guild showdown, alright? What does it involve? All that stuff, right? You've got, well, 9 hours in this video to register. How do you register? You just gotta click the icon and just hit the register button. It's so simple. It is beyond easy. How does it work? Well, they go in, they take your best March, meaning if you've got, let's back it up, okay? I'll show you guys how to set it up for it, okay? Let's start from there, all right? What I mean is this, is before you go to register, you can always change your lineup, but make sure you've got all your war gear on, all of it, the best stats you can possibly have, okay? Go in here, pop your army max size right here, right? Army max size, 50%. You gotta use it just before you register. You go in here, army attack, 50%, by the way. Some guys are gonna have 50%, right? Attack / or defense. They're going to use those buffs at that time. I don't know why, because the rewards are pretty crappy. If you ask me, the rewards are crappy. They are not worth it. Like it's a good way to spend, you know, 5,000+ gems for such a small reward. Like, it's so minuscule. If you don't believe, look it up. Look it up. You're like, well, but it's free. Is it really free? To get rank 1, rank 2, 3, 4, or 5, I'm telling you guys right now, you're going to have to mess around with people like this. Like this guy right here, fire starter, right? Or yeah, he's already in his gear. Look at this. See this? Right? He's already ready. He's already registered. This guy right here, maybe not so much, or maybe they already did. But these are the players you have to compete with. They don't discriminate. They're not going to say, because you're a 5 million might, you're going to go against a 5 million might guy. No. By the way, only 55 members in your guild can join. So take the top 55, basically, okay? At least that's what it told me in mine, alright? You're probably wondering, why am I not going to go into all this stuff right here? Because, fam, I don't want to give away my guild name and everything, even though it's very obvious. I want to make sure the people that are like no-lifers actually have to put an effort in. But look, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here, select it, come down to max army size, pop this 50% buff right there, so you have 375,000 troops if you're maxed out, right? And then you come over here, you send out guys like the big guy, you know, or for them, they're going to be using heroes like the Magister, Songstress of the Sea, Loreweaver, Berserker, and then probably Prince of Thieves is my guess. Prince of Thieves or another hero like that, okay? And then they're going to send all of those heroes out, and they're going to just attack and win, basically. It's essentially send out a camp with all your leader, all your heroes. They're going to attack that camp. Winner wins, basically. If your camp wins, then they get repelled. Vice versa, right? That's all I'm trying to say here. It's not castle versus castle, so it literally makes only the absolute top spenders viable, essentially. Only the top spenders are going to actually win anything. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like this person's ready, nice army attack set, all that stuff. They might place a little higher than somebody like myself, but they can't compete with somebody like the fire starter right here, who's got way more gold gear than they do, right? Probably all gold heroes too. And so that's the only thing I would caution players with of getting the hype up, is that only the top paid players are going to benefit from this. Only them. Just entering gets you nothing, by the way. You have to win to get something. I don't think there's a consolation prize. And so what were they thinking? Like they promote it as it's like a free-to-play friendly thing. I mean, like, I'm making more rant videos, it seems like, than anything else, because this game is getting more and more and more disgusting. That is why I'm building these baby traps to give out to the community because players that are not able to spend 5,000 here or 5,000 there just simply can't keep up. And any amounts. We already know this, okay? We already know this. It's bound to happen because it's a word game. But we are going to evolve, right? And so I wanted to also give you guys a good update on the baby trap account. This account will be given out to one lucky person, right? Because only, well, maybe if you want to share the account, it can be two, but really just one person's going to win this account, right? They're going to win the entirety of it. What does that really mean, right? Well, I'm going to have all of these attacks, infantry, ranged, and cavalry attack to 10. I'll have siege at 9 because it doesn't need to go any higher than 9. Okay, all of these at 9, the defenses, all the HPs at 9, and then all the way at the bottom, I'll get all of these to 9. And then I'm going to start making a lot of troops, guys. Look, I have went down here and I've taken the privilege, or the initiative, I guess is what you want to call it, the initiative, to come down here and eventually get quick swap 2. You need quick swap 2. Why? For fake gear and your actual gear, okay? I mean, that's optional. You don't need central command, training speed. You don't need to get all the way up there. You don't need to get a lot of these things up there. Basically, the bare minimums is all you need right here. Like innate talent 1, that's all you really need. Just one for your trap, one for your gathering or whatever, right? Training speed, okay, whatever, you know? That's all I'm trying to say, fam. Is this account's gonna get filled out, you know, and it's coming along just great. We have speed ups. We have guys that are dedicating a lot of gems to giving tons of speed ups like this right here. And then those guys in return are earning a lot of tickets, right? They're earning a lot of tickets. The guys that are not in this guild, yada, yada, yada. You kind of get what I'm saying here, fam? We are only looking for patrons, rally leaders, and high gem gifters. Why? Because every single member in this guild pulls their weight. Every single member. Not a single member is like not able to just mooch, right? We keep a very tight ship and we always roster clean and everything. And I don't think I should have to pay $5 a month to be inside of your guild. Okay, well, we don't think you deserve to be in our guild. As simple as that, fam. Right? He just does it because he wants more money. Right? Of course. That's why I am still in the negative. I am still in the negative from all the purchases right here. From all the purchases and everything that I've made so far. With my own cash, by the way. And all the giveaways that I've done so far. I am still in the negative. I'm not ever going to be positive like that. I'm just not. This is not the reason why I made all this. Right? It was not to ever get rich or popularity or anything. It's to help you guys out. That's all it's for, right? Some people believe, a lot of guys actually believe, and that's why they support, right? I don't know. I'm gonna get off that though. But look, if you are not, I'll put it this way: if you are not T4, with pretty much all the researches, like all these researches, like unless you're this guy right here, right, that's got all these researches, the chances of you getting higher up there or even placing is next to none, actually. There's just too many players out there, and I'm not complaining, I'm not whining, just don't take it as a complaining or whining video, right? But there's too many players out there that are, you know, 2 billion might, 1 billion might, you know, or maybe cut it in half. How about, let me tell you this much. If this player right here is T4, right? And it doesn't really matter if you're exceptionally well equipped. Like, you have to have like purple champion equivalent gear or higher just to compete. If you're T3, this is basically T4 and above event, and it's only the higher T4 spenders with the better accounts. That's it. Like, it just kind of disgusts me. You know, a lot of guys are gonna say whatever they're gonna want to say, but if you just look at the rewards, fam, when you go in here and you click on this and you go to the rewards, it's only gonna have like 1st through like 5th. It doesn't mention any consolation prizes. It doesn't mention anything of this sort, fam. And so at the end of the day, is it really fit, you know, like pay to win, free to play? Like I kind of wish they would stop killing off the free to play population in this game, because that kills the actual game itself. If you guys don't know anything about MMOs that have a pay to win and a free to play scale, you guys should educate yourselves. And what do I mean by that, right? It means that 99.9% of the players that play this game are free to play. And that number is dwindling. It's not because there's more pay-to-play players, it's just because those free-to-play players are just leaving. The attrition rate's so bad. It is so unbelievably bad. It is unbelievably bad. That's all I'm saying, fam. What else? I don't know, man. I really don't. You know, I could show you the epic trap videos if I was going to go out and put the effort in, but I have so much stuff I've got to do today, and tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and then I've got to run my entire guild, right? We do weekly coachings, not monthly coachings. We do coachings every Monday. I take the time when I help each one of my members out. I don't know. As far as like this guild showdown stuff, I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not. I'm really not. It is only going to benefit those with like really top end gear. Like, that's all it's going to benefit. And it's not even a huge benefit. Like, the rewards you get out of there are potentially enough to pay you back the 5,000 gems you would use for a bigger army. It's the truth. It is the truth, fam. And so if you're just like, well, no, it's not, we're gonna be an evenly matched team, you're fooling yourself. That's all I'm saying, fam. I really don't know what else to say. Like, streams on Monday, this coming up Monday, they're gonna resume. And I don't know, man. I'm frustrated. I don't know, like I have a hard time thinking when I'm super frustrated because it's garbage. It's totally garbage. And if you guys agree with me, comment. Tell me it's garbage. Tell me this video is garbage. Tell me I'm garbage. Say something about garbage. Tell me that, you know, fisting a granny is garbage. Tell me that you want to watch it. Tell me something. Tell me anything other than, you know, that it's gonna be okay, because it's not. It's simply not. And the sooner people realize that, and the sooner people like start asking for more or demanding more, simple as that. And if you don't like it, don't play, right? I'm playing for the community. I'm not playing for myself. I actually, if you guys really truly want to know, there's a part of me that enjoys making Lord's mobile videos, but then there's a part of me that's just like, do I gotta do that again today? I do it for you guys, not for me, right? That's all I'm gonna say here. But y'all know what I'm talking about, though. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Be safe. Thanks for stopping by to spend some of your quality time. And, you know, stay classy.